Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all staying safe and good. Are you watching the lessons regularly and revising it? Do practice the content every now and then. Are you all reading books regularly? Please do read regularly. You have to read a short story every day, or even you can complete a simple storybook per day. After doing this for a month, you just check, you will be seeing a tremendous change in you. So please do regularly, read regularly. Okay, children? Okay, guys. So today we are going to see the topic future perfect tense. But before that, let's have a very quick recap on what we have learned in the previous class. We learned about future continuous tense, and see the verb structure. It is subject plus will be plus V1 plus ing. Okay, after the subject will be plus V1 plus ing. Now see the situation. We use this tense to indicate an action that will be going on in future. So the action will be in process in future. We'll refer a future time and we'll state at this time this action will be in process. Then we use this tense to refer to planned events, the events which are already planned to taken place in the future can be expressed using future continuous tense. Then to make a polite request. I hope you remember this. In the form of question, we will construct like when will you be visiting us? When will you be finishing this work? Okay. Then to refer to a longer ongoing future action interrupted by another shorter future action. Okay. So one action will be the longer action. For that we use future continuous tense, and the next action will be in simple present tense, and we introduce that using the word when. Okay, for example, she will be arranging the things when you enter. We have seen this example last time, you remember? Yes. And the next example was Sohan will be studying when you enter home or when you reach home. Yes. So like this you can construct sentences. Okay. I hope you're clear with the recap. Now let's get into today's class, that is future perfect tense. It is subject plus will or shall plus have plus V3. So this is the verb form will or shall plus have plus V3. But we use will with almost all the subjects, and shall is used in rare cases, maybe in a very formal situations with the subject I and V. But maximum we use will. Okay. So subject plus will plus have plus V3. Okay. Now see the situation. We use this future perfect tense to describe an action that will have been completed at a certain point of time in the future. We will refer a future time, and at that time this action will be completed by someone. Okay, clear? The action would have got completed. Okay, we usually use perfect tense to refer the completed action, right? So the action would have got completed at that time. Okay, children, to refer an action which would have got completed in that particular future time. Okay, see here, we use this tense with some future time expression like by next week, by next month, by the end of this year, by the end of this month. Like this, future time expression will be used when we construct this sentence. Okay. See this situation. You are working on a project and you will finish it in 2 months. You're working on a project, you're doing a project, and you know within 2 months you will complete that. So how can we express that in future perfect tense? At the end of 2 months, you will have completed that project. You would have completed that project. That work will be done by you. Okay. So at the end of 2 months, for sure, the work would have got completed. Okay. So how can we express it? At the end of 2 months, you will have completed that project. Okay. Now see the other examples. The train will have left by the time you reach the station. So here we have given the phrase by the time you reach. That indicates the certain point of time in future. So instead of using the future time expression by next month or by next week, we are giving a future situation, a future action. We are telling a shorter future action. Okay. So by the time you reach, so when you reach, what would you see? The train would have already left. That action would have got completed. Okay, the train will have left the station. The train will not be there. Okay, by the time you reach the station, so that you reach the station, that action is also going to happen in future. But before that, which action would have got completed? The train leaving that place. Okay. Yes. Now see the next thing. I will have moved into my new office by the end of this month. So before the end of the month, what would you have done? You would have moved into your new office. I will have moved into my new office. So that action will got completed before the end of this month. Okay. See the next thing. I will have eaten every chocolate in that box before my mom returns from work. So before this action, what action will get completed? The eating of chocolates. So for that completed action, we are using future perfect tense. I will have eaten every chocolate in that box before my mom returns from work. Can you get that concept, children, by seeing this example? For the action which gets completed, we are using future perfect tense. And for the other action which is going to take place in future, we are using simple present tense. Did you notice? My mom returns. By the time you reach, mom returns. All that is simple present tense. Okay. So now see the positive structure. It is subject plus will or shall plus have plus V3. I will have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in. You will have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in. She will have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in. They will have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in. Now see the negative structure. We need to add not after the helping verb. Do you remember? Yes. I will not have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in. You will not have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in. She will not have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in. They will not have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in. Now see the interrogative yes or no type of structure. Okay. Will I have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in? Will you have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in? Will she have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in? Will they have repaired the roof before monsoon sets in? Now see the WH form of question. We use the question word, then helping verb, then subject, then the rest of the verb. Okay. When will I have repaired the roof? When will you have repaired the roof? When will she have repaired the roof? When will they have repaired the roof? Okay, guys. So please note this. We use this future perfect tense to say that Somebody will have done something by a certain time in the future. So someone will have completed that action, okay, in that particular future time. See this example. The children will reach home. So the children will come home, okay. But when? By the time their father returns from work, okay, when the time their father returns. But before the father returns, who reaches home at first? The kids, okay, the children. So how can we say this in future perfect tense? The children will have reached home by the time their father returns from work, okay. We are going to do a simple exercise. We're just going to combine the following pairs and we'll change them into future perfect tense. Shall we give a try? Yes. The children will eat all the cake. And see the next situation? Before their mother comes. So before the mother comes, what action would have got completed? The eating of cakes. So how can we express this? The children will have eaten all the cake before their mother comes. Okay. Now see the next question. The fire will destroy the whole building before the firemen arrive. The fire will destroy the whole building before the firemen arrive. So how can we connect this? The fire will have destroyed the whole building before the firemen arrive. See the next one. The patient will die before they reach the hospital. So how can we say this? The patient will have died before they reach the hospital. He will leave before you reach his place. Can you guys give a try? Yes, he will have left before you reach his place. See the next one. We will pay back all our debts before we leave this city. Can you give a try? Yes, we will have paid back. We will have paid back all our debts before we leave this city. The word DEBT you have to pronounce it as debt. Okay, children, the letter B is silent. It should be pronounced as debt. Okay, debts. We will have paid back all our debts before we leave this city. So in all these sentences, we are using the term before to connect. Did you notice? Yes. Okay guys, now let us check the answer. Yes, the children will have eaten all the cake before their mother comes. The fire will have destroyed the whole building before the firemen arrive. The patient will have died before they reach the hospital. He will have left before you reach his place. We will have paid back all our debts before we leave this city. Okay, so now using the same sentences, shall we try negative and interrogative sentences? Yes, we can give a quick try. So adding not after the helping verb, we'll get our negative sentences. It is very easy. So shall we read it very quickly? Yes. The children will not have eaten all the cake before their mother comes. The fire will not have destroyed the whole building before the firemen arrive. The patient will not have died before they reach the hospital. He will not have left before you reach his place. We will not have paid back all our debts before we leave the city. Yes. Now, shall we try this yes or no type of question? Yes. Will the children have eaten all the cake before their mother comes? Will the fire have destroyed the whole building before the firemen arrive? Will the patient have died before they reach the hospital? Will he have left before you reach his place? Will we have paid back all our debts before we leave this city? Yes, very good. Now, shall we try this interrogative WH form of questions? Yes. What will the children have eaten before their mother comes? What will the fire have destroyed before the firemen arrive? Who will have died before they reach the hospital? Who will have left before you reach his place? What will we have paid before we leave the city? Okay, guys, are you clear with this exercise? Yes. We can have a very small recap on what we have learned today. We learned that future perfect tense is used to describe an action that will have been completed at a certain point of time in future. So we will refer a future time and we'll state that the action got completed at that time or before that time. Okay. And we use that tense commonly with a future time expression, like by next week or by the end of this year or by the end of the month. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Take care.